Alright, Jay, here is my entry into your February Funny Work Story Contest. Um, I've worked at a daycare for almost 3 years before I moved out here to Bulgaria, so of course I've got tons of stories, funny stories. When you're working with kids, funny things happen all the time. Um, but I'll share, I think I've got 3 stories that are probably the most funniest stories that ever happened while I was working there. So, story number 1. I had been working in the daycare for like 3 days. I was getting to know all the parents. It was a change because this is the first time that daycare's ever had a male worker there, and especially a bearded male worker. So all the parents at first were like, dude, who's that creepy child molester like hanging out with my kid? And my director always like had to talk to the parents, be like, oh no, he works here now, he's awesome with kids, don't worry. And they soon found that out. But, so, it was like the 3rd day working here. I just met this lady, and she has 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and actually the boy's in my mom's kindergarten class now, but that's besides the point. So this little boy comes running out of the back of the preschool room and goes, "Mommy, Mommy," and pulls her pants down, and like he pantsed her, but not only did he pants her, he grabbed her underwear, and her underwear went down with it. And, I just met this lady, so I was like, it was really awkward, and her husband walked in like 3 seconds later. She's pulling her pants up, and he had a really good sense of humor. He was like, "Hey, you just met my wife, hey, good job. It took me like 4 years to get her to do that," or something like that, dude. He's just a funny guy. And so that's story number 1. Story number 2 and 3 almost made me lose my job. One time, me and the preschool teacher, I was teaching the 2-year-olds at this time, we went out to the playground, which is outside, and we ended up coming in. I think like a big massive group of like bees like flew over or something, and all the kids were freaked out, so we came inside. We thought we counted everybody. 10 minutes goes by, and those same 2 kids, the ones that pantsed their mom, come walking in. And they were like, "Oh, hey, there you guys are," and like our daycare is on a high school campus. And so that was pretty funny. Like, was kind of, I don't know what kind of funny it was. Kind of scary funny, because both of me and the preschool teacher got a write up for that one. Another time I almost got fired was because we were I had the mats, like their sleeping mats, on top of the counter, and a kid had hid underneath it. Well, the parents walked in of that kid and were like, "We're here to pick up, our child. Where's this kid? Where's our kid?" And I was like, "Your kid's right." And like I'm looking all over for like 10 minutes, and this kid pops out of the mat and goes, "Gotcha!" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" So I actually got a write up for that one too. They loved me because they put up with me. And what was, this one's kind of cute, funny, and I'll stop after this. But there is this little kid who used to go to our daycare. He was kind of weird, but yeah, he was kind of cool too. But he'd found this ladybug, and he was showing it to me, and the ladybug had flew off and landed on his pants. And he looks at me with this really sad face and goes, "Oh no, my ladybug's gone. Where did it go?" And he went like this and slapped. And he slapped the ladybug on his pants and killed it. And he put it up, and he was just crying hysterical. He's like, "Oh, my ladybug, I'm a killer." And I think he even called himself a murderer. And it was just funny. For like 4 days it went on. He was sad. He would just be like, "Can't talk to you, I'm a murderer." And so that was kind of interesting. There's a few quick stories. I think the first one was the funniest. Definitely the most awkward at my job. But all I gotta say is working with kids is always an adventure. So yeah, hope you like it, Jay. Peace out.